Alright, today I'll be analyzing the Gbpnzd trade. I said that this is how the chart looks like, from a low that produces a high, that produces a high low, that produces a high high, that produces a low low. Take note, when a low is taken out, look at this high low, produce a low low, the market must definitely retrace to gain momentum to either come down or continue the uptrend. So from here you can see that we had from here price dropped to this low, went up to have a high, came down here to have a high low, went up here to have a low high high, then went up to have a high low, then went up to have a low high. Now when a low high is produced instead of a high high, that gives us a reversal pattern, so which shows that this trend has ended its bullish ride simply because it did not this low high did not go higher than this previous high high. So we had a low high, then price now took out this low, you see. So this is a low low, a low high. Okay, so automatically that's the end of the bullish trend, which is from here a low that produces a high, then a high low, then a high high, then a high low. We expected a high high to continue the uptrend. Fortunately, we now had a low high that now produced a low low, so automatically this low has taken out this support zone. Now after a low high was produced, normally the market is supposed to retrace a little, so now we're going to do a correction to our diagram. So from here price produced a low low. Now from this low low, the price kept pushing up. So to what extent are we expecting a reversal on this weekly? Because we started after producing a low low, we noticed that a low low which is lower than this, we noticed that there was a retracement. And that retracement, so I can come down to the daily and let's see what the daily has to say on that trade. Now look at the daily. Now on the daily, now this is how my chart looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like on the daily time frame. So I'm going to do a little bit of readjustment here because of the different time frame presentation. So you can see that on the daily here, price has been retracing. So to what extent? So I just knew that, okay, automatically look at it. Let's study the chart. So from this neck you'd see that, okay, let me just take it from here. You see that price went up. Okay, let's take it from this neck zone. Okay, let me take it down from here. Price dropped down to this point. So this is what we call top down analysis. Then from this point price went up to this point. So when the market was reversing, we knew that it was going to stop at a particular point. Now from there price went up, then from there price dropped. So I'm analyzing from that neck point. From there price dropped down to this low. Okay, from this low price went up to this high. So from this high, then price went up to this point, and from this point, okay, price went up to this point. Then from there we had a drop in price that sent it down. We get it, it went up, came down to this point to give us another low low. So from low low it went up to give us another of this point, which was high low high. From that low high price dropped again to give us this low low. So you can see that from the weekly, this was what happened when this, okay, now when this low, look at it, look at the weekly low point. From the weekly chart, this was the low. You see when price took out this low from this analysis, from here, see how price came down, took out this low, there was a retracement. You can see now that at this point the market went to form a double top formation on the daily time frame. Now that is why we're expecting a reversal back. So the market was actually going up to target this probably this resistance point, and is unable to break. So we expect continuous drop in price to probably come and produce a low low. So in continuation of what the weekly time frame is saying, so we're going to go back to the weekly. So you see those many analyses were all buried up in this candlestick here. So I was trying to explain why we had a pullback to form a double top on the daily before pulling down. So that's what we call top down analysis. So it's very important when a price is retracing, you should know why the market is retracing. It actually retraces down to this double top formation, which is up here, to find a resistance, a mini resistance point. So we're expecting price to drop and even drop below this previous low.